Welcome to this series of to today's series, and I welcome you guys once more to my channel. So today we are going to talk about Quasimodo patterns. But before we proceed, I would like to use the opportunity to thank those of you that have been watching and be following up. Those of you that do like our video, I want to thank you. For those that are just recently joining us or recently seeing our video, please, I want you to use this opportunity to hit the subscribe button and the like button as well. Hitting the like button will encourage us more to do keep doing to keep bringing educative videos for you, and that will help us to reach more audience as well. So without wasting more time, let's dive into what we have for today. So like I said, today we are going to talk about Quasimodo patterns. We have two types of Quasimodo patterns. We have the Quasimodo reversal, and we have the Quasimodo continuation. So yeah, let me just sketch out how they look like before we dive into the chart to look for examples of them. uh, so I'm actually looking for the part 2 here. Okay, so yeah, so let me give just a quick sketch of how it looks like. Another thing, this Quasimodo pattern is actually popularly known as reclaim block. Is known as reclaim block. So yeah, this is just an example of it. Yeah, yeah, something like this here. So let me just give a quick sketch of the continuation. Let me see. Yeah, this is just for the reversal and the continuation. Let me see, the market is um trending up like this, something like this, higher high, higher lows. Now you see something like this. You expected the market to react from this area, but it didn't. Instead, it took it out and moved a bit like this and came back to reclaim it here before pushing to the upside. So yeah, this is just it. This is just a continuation Quasimodo pattern, and this is just for the reversal pattern. Yeah, the reversal pattern. Let me say, for you to properly use this pattern, it's actually known as reclaim block too. Many people know actually calls it reclaim block. Why is it known as reclaim block? Because initially, once the market is moving, it moves in a wave, higher high, higher lows, higher high, higher lows. So once the market broke structure, let me say this was a break of structure. Now we expected the market to react here, but unfortunately the market didn't react from here. Rather, it took this level out, this particular level here. It took this particular level here. It took it out and push up, came down again. So you see this particular leg now. You were expecting this leg now to come to this area before pushing towards, or rather this leg didn't come. It took this level. It took this level here, this level. Sorry for that. It took this level here. Now, instead of it coming to take this other block here, Rather, it didn't come to this other block. It took the other block here that was rejected or that was smashed out by this leg. It took it and started pushing towards the upside. So this is just a typical example of a Quasimodo reversal. And trading something like this, you need to be traded at a very good POI. So for this area too, for area like this, you see the market trending up, higher high, higher lows, higher high, higher lows. So you expect the market to react from this area and start pushing towards the upside. So instead, it didn't go. It didn't actually happen like that. It came down to sweep out this area before breaking structure towards the upside, and now brought down and now came back using this left leg to reclaim this area before pushing towards the upside. So this is a continuation pattern and this is a reversal pattern. So yeah, let me just go to the market and show us a quick example of how this pattern looks like, the continuation pattern and the reversal pattern. So let me just give a quick example of it from the market. So currently I took a trade on it. I took a trade on, should I say, as 100. So yeah, I took a trade on this using this pattern on as 100, and I actually have another part. I actually have a trade I'm looking out for on Japan 225. Let me show you the trade I'm looking at on Japan 225. So you see that. Okay, you see. Now this is a typical example of Quasimodo reversal pattern. So scaling up to the 2 hours time frame, you see the level where this market is reacting from. You see the level this market came to this area, it came to this level and started pulling towards the upside. So now this is just like using this Quasimodo pattern as a confirmation entry for me to join this particular trade, this to join in this trade movement. So what did I do? I now scaled down to the 15 minutes time frame to look for entry on this pattern. So looking for entry, I saw this Quasimodo reversal pattern. This is a typical example of a Quasimodo reversal pattern because you see now the market was, why did I say it's a Quasimodo reversal pattern? Now you see, looking at this market from this angle, you can see is a good downtrending market. You see from here, from this 15 minutes angle, you see it was creating a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, just creating a lower low, lower high. So it came to this POI I marked out, and now give us this Quasimodo reversal pattern. Now this is the Quasimodo reversal pattern I'm talking about. You see, this is a good Quasimodo reversal pattern. So marking it out from here, let me use these two, marking it out from here. You see, the market should have reacted from here, but it didn't, because initially, before anything happened here, this leg, this particular candle mitigated this higher time frame order block. But you see the market pushed up towards the upside a bit and came and swept it. You see, it swept it. It came and swept it and now broke structure towards the upside again. So I'm expecting price to react to this reclaim block, which is known as the Quasimodo pattern, before pushing heavily towards the upside. So that was why I marked out this area as my entry. I'm using the 15 minutes lower time frame entry model, and the entry model I'm trying to use here is the Quasimodo entry model, because I actually do use it most often as an entry model for myself. So yeah, so I'm expecting this price now to come to this area, my stop loss below this area, to come to this area before pushing heavily towards the upside. So let me just show us a quick example on the NAS 100 trade I took today. Yeah, I think okay. Let me scale up to. I'm actually on this trade. Let me scale up to the 4 hours time frame. Now you can see a good example of the Quasimodo reversal pattern. You see, looking at the market from here, it was trading as usual. It was trading as usual. So coming towards this area, you see this market, this leg mitigated this area. This particular candle this week here mitigated this area. So what were we expecting? Immediately mitigated this area, we were expecting price to push further towards the upside, but price didn't. Now that price came down again and swept this area. Look at this leg. price came down, swept this particular leg, and broke structure towards. In fact, he gave double break of structure. He broke the internal range structure and he broke the external range structure, which was giving me a full confirmation that this market is going to react from here again. And that was why I immediately placed my entry towards this area, kept my SL level below here, and I'm targeting this high. Although this market is reacting from this level here, this particular level is right for this level, maybe towards this open. Okay, the market just opened. I'll be looking forward to close some position here and now hold to the final take profits here. So this is just a typical example of the Quasimodo reversal pattern. I've given you two examples. So let me look for the Quasimodo continuation pattern. Let me see if I can look for example. Let me see if I can get an example for the Quasimodo continuation pattern. Maybe be it on a downtrend or uptrend. So let's just keep searching. This pattern doesn't form itself often. So yeah, it doesn't form itself often. So but I'll just keep searching and looking if I can get a trend continuation. Okay, I have seen one, a good example of Quasimodo continuation pattern. So looking at this market from here, you see the market is moving towards upside heavily, and the market gave this level. You see this leg here, it came, pushed up a bit, came down, it swept this level. You see, and pushed up and broke this internal structure here. It broke this internal structure here. Now came down to mitigate this reclaim block. Look at the reclaim block it mitigated. This particular reclaim block. So this is a Quasimodo continuation pattern. It mitigated this reclaim block and started pushing heavily towards the upside. So if I am to trade this pattern, this continuation pattern, what will I do? I'll just use my long tool. I place my entry here, and my SL will be below this level. This is the protected low. Below this level here, this level is the protected low. Then I'll be targeting a 1:2 or 1:3 R on this trade. Sorry for that. A 1:2 or a 1:3 R. So let's see if it gave us a 1:2. Okay, yeah, it gave us a quick 1:2 here. Yeah, I actually do go for 1:2 or 1:3. It gave us a quick 1:2 R before coming down to take out this level entirely and start pushing towards the upside. And another thing you need to observe that immediately it took out this level, there is another Quasimodo pattern that formed itself. Quasimodo continuation pattern. Let me remove these two. Immediately it took out this level here. It has broke this external range structure. This is the break of structure, the external range break of structure here. It broke this external range structure here, break of structure. Now it came down, it swept this level. Notice after sweeping this level, it pushed up a bit and came back to reclaim that level. It swept. Normally, it shouldn't have swept this level. Normally, it should have reacted from this level and start pushing towards upside, but it didn't. It swept the level. This leg swept the level, and the market pushed up a bit towards upside and came back to still reclaim this level again. You see, it still reclaimed this level again. Now, if I am to trade this, when the market swept this level and push towards the upside, this is how I'm going to trade this. I'll just um, place my long tree here, wait for the market to come, my SL below this level here, then I'll start getting my 1:2 or 1:3. As you can see, it gave more than 1:2. I think so. 1:2. Okay, yeah, it gave at least 1:3 R. You see, 1:3 R. Keeping your take profit at this peak here. That was a good 1:3 R trade. So that is how to trade this pattern, this Quasimodo reversal pattern. So if you want to know more on the things I do look out for in trading this pattern to get an exact and good entry point, because I don't just trade them blindly. I have some key confluences I do look out for before taking trades on them. Just check on the link on my description button, and you will see um, my the community where I do break down everything on the trade we do take. So if you want to join a community that will help you in growing to become a professional trader, just check on my description button below and join our community. And don't forget to please like and subscribe this video to encourage me to bring more educative videos like this for you guys. So yeah, peace.